Hello all, Sabato here. Welcome back to the pros and cons of Annabelle for Plunder Pirates. And though this series is going down like a storm, I'm quite enjoying doing it myself. Let's jump into the pros for Annabelle, and then we're going to jump onto the cons shortly after. First of all, here we go. Heal is powerful early game. The only heal unit. Let's start with the end part first of that line, and then we'll jump back onto the previous part. There is no other troop in this game, legendary pirate or not, that can actually heal troops. You got Witch Doctor, they don't heal, they just have a protective shield around them. They do not restore health, where Annabelle does. Her heal combined with the likes of the brutes is really beastie early game. Not so much at the late game, but we won't go into that, it's more con side. Let's jump on to the second part. Ability stuns enemy defences. If you can get her in a decent location within the core of the base and you can use her ability, she can really light up the defences. And defences are unable to attack, cannot kill your troops, so it's all the better for us for using that ability and saving it for the right moment. However, I will quickly say that she will fly across the map, so when she's in midair and flying, don't use her ability, because the ability will prop up once she stops flying in the air. So when she reaches her destination, then she'll use her ability. So don't try and use it while she's midair, because it won't work. I've tried it. Okay, next one. As I did previously mention, she is strong early game with brutes, and of course she can heal gunners as well. She will go for the ones that's taking damage at that time, and if there's multiple damage going on in different directions, she will fly back here and there. She won't necessarily stay with the main core. But if she can keep healing those brutes, and you've got a good 6 to 8 of them, I know they're 4 troop capacity each, but if you've got a lot of brutes going in doing a lot of damage, keep them alive, and you can just sweep up afterwards with your legendary pirates and however many guns that you've got. Okay, cons. This is the part now. I'm not an Annabelle fan. There is many people that's not Annabelle fans. There is some people that are, but not many about. Defending buffs are only for Mystic Mortars. What kind of defense is that? I mean, they've got more hit points, and they stun for slightly longer, in my opinion. Sorry, Mystic Mortars don't stun for long enough, whereas Mystic Mines do. But it don't warrant enough time. It might be an extra second or two, but when you're already looking at a 2-3 second, it's not that much. If it was a big bonus, and it will be the more you level her up, but there's better legendary pirates to spend your BP and grog on than Annabelle, along with the Voodoo Mask, but I won't go into that. AI can really mess up your attacks, yeah. As I said before, she will fly around the base in multiple directions. She'll stay there momentarily sometimes, like a split second. So if you're going to pop that ability, you got to wait just that right moment, hit it, then she's going to go flying off after that. It's really hard to get her to go where you want. It's easy early on when you've not got many troops and they don't have a lot of buildings to distract your troops. Once they start splitting off in all different directions, she don't know what direction really to go in. The ability can be difficult to land due to flying around. I did previously sort of mention that. The ability can be difficult to land. Very, very difficult. Again, because later game, even mid game, Pirate Wall 7 plus probably, maybe Pirate Wall 8, she will start to go off in different directions. And with this flying around, as I said before, you can't use the ability mid-air. So you really have to wait for the opportune moment, and it's very tough. Sometimes, and I've done this during live streaming, I haven't even used her ability because she hasn't been in an ideal location at all during the battle to be able to use that ability effectively. Okay, so let's jump on to number 4. I know there's not much hype about her. I'm trying to do my best to be as positive about every single LP, but I'm just struggling to find the good ones about. More of an early game LP, hardly seen high end. I did pretty much say that. She's good with the brutes and the gunners. Pirate Wall, well, should be good at Pirate Wall 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, maybe. Anything past that, no, she's terrible. Does no damage and can't resurrect like a Witch Doctor. So if you haven't got Annabelle and you've got Witch Doctors, you'll assume that they both do the same thing. but they don't. Again, I did previously mention that she's a healer and not a protector. She will stand with the group of troops if you can get her to do that and constantly heal them, which is again probably like a shield, but it's not. Keeping your troops alive. But when them troops die and she flies off somewhere else, comes back and trying to get back into the core where the troops have just died before she's got there, she can't resurrect. So it's a trade-off. And she actually does no damage at all. All she does is heal and stun defences when her ability's up if she's in the right location. For them reasons, she would be one of the last legendary pirates I would personally get. And I haven't put here, but I should have. She shares the same silo material as Captain Tinto, and if you've watched that one, then you'll know that it really hyped up Captain Tinto. He does have his flaws like everyone, but you really don't want to take the voodoo mask away from Captain Tinto for the sake of Annabelle. I hope that you found this video insightful. If you do, try her out. Let me know in the comments below how you're finding using her and her ability, whether it's been very effective or not. Thanks for watching all, have a pleasant day and evening, and bye for now.